to another mind-bending excursion into the unknown. Yeah, man, what's up? Big Mike coming at you live and direct, Mack City Limits radio show. Chiming in one time for your mind. Yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at some of these YouTube influencers / creators. That's what we going to do today, man. Oh, boy. When I look at some of these cats, man, it just reminds me of when I worked in the joint, man, when I worked in the Close Max security prison, and I was in charge of supervising the convicts and the inmates. And one particular inmate always did make my flesh crawl, man. They always gave me the willies, man. My third eye, my sixth sense would always go up. I'd be like, ugh, man, something ain't right about that dude. Something ain't right about that dude, man. And then I would do some research, and I would really check in on the dude, man, see what he was about. And sure enough, man, he was a PDF file or he was a prison snitch, man. You know what I mean? Those were the two dudes that really set off my spidey senses, bruh. You know what I mean? And these days, even though I'm very far removed from the prison system, out here in YouTube land, my spidey senses are still tingling, man. It's still tingling. Like when I listen to Charlemagne the God, which I like to call Charlemagne the Fraud, he gives me the same willies. He gives me the same creep factor as the PDF files and the prison snitches, man. Yeah, man. Something about that Charlemagne the Fraud, man. And I'm trying to tell you, my gut is undefeated, man. Something very, very wrong with Charlemagne, man. Yeah, he gives me prison snitch vibes, man. What is a prison snitch, man? What is a prison snitch? A prison snitch is somebody that's willing to cut your throat, stab you in the back, sell you up the river, all in the name of self-preservation, man. But not just in the name of self-preservation, but to do it gleefully and gladly, and to do it with a smile on their face. You know what I mean? Yeah, that type of dude, man. And so the same is true with some of these influencers, man. And so today, I don't really want to do this, man. I really don't. But whenever I see a dude that just give me the willies like this, man, I kind of feel like it's my duty to speak on it. I kind of feel it's my duty to speak on it and not to ignore it, man. So we going to discuss an individual today. Yeah, man. And I've heard about this dude, and I've seen this dude a lot on YouTube. And I was just always like, oh, wow, man, okay. And I never really would speak on it, and I never really would address it because I just don't want to be seen as a hater, man. I don't want to be seen as a hater, man. So I let these things ride. But today, we're going to go ahead and flesh some things out. We're going to go ahead and observe some things, man. So let's do that. Without further ado, let us go ahead and let's observe some things, bro. Let's do that. What we have right here, we have this individual, and he's supposed to be from my neck of the woods, man. He's supposed to be from Ohio. Don't know which part of Ohio, but he putting a black eye in the game, man. He's supposed, Ohio's supposed to be the place of the players, man. Ohio players, man. But this dude, oh Lord, I've been perusing a lot of his material. Ooh wee. Yeah, man. So without further ado, Mr. Ace Metaphor. Yeah, let's talk about Mr. Ace Metaphor, man. For those who don't know, this is the dude that panders to broads, man. He's a broad pandering type of sycophant, man. He sucks up the broads, man. He's a broad sucker upper. That's what he does, man. And he does it with disgusting abandon. Oh my God. So let's listen to what he's talking about on this, man. All right, let's do that. Hold on.
Y'all don't like him. The top 3 reasons that woman is no longer repeating herself to men in 2026. Number 1 is because the right man only need to be told once in the first place. The right man, a man that actually values her and likes her and is qualified to hold her, don't need to be told over and over and over again. She values consistent communication. That don't need to be begged to see her. That don't need to be told.
Ooh wee, boy. He is sucking the twat. This dude, he is sucking the twat, man. He is sucking the twat, man. Oh my God. Can you be any more of a suck ass? God damn. Jesus, man. Where's your self-respect, bro? Let's keep going, man.
Over and over, you are violating a boundary and a standard of mine. The right man takes heed, can follow directions.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what she looking for. Oh, she looking for a Yezebos man. That's what she looking for. You need to follow the directions of the broad. Y'all heard it here, right here. Mr. Metaphor says you need to be able to take instructions from the broad, man. That's what's wrong with everybody in today's society, man. It's not enough dudes out here following at the direction of the broad. Yeah, man. Y'all need to get that together, man. If you are not walking around here walking on eggshells trying to please the broad and to make sure that you spend every waking moment trying to make sure that she good, no matter what you talking about, no matter what you need. Yeah, and about you, it's about that broad. That's right. Listen to Mr. Metaphor here. He obviously knows what he's talking about. Okay.
Can provide leadership. Hell, for the right man, what's understood don't even gotta be explained.
Yeah, provide leadership. Well, guess what? Sometimes leadership implies that you ignore what that broad say and you do what really needs to be done instead of what she wants. Because 9 times out of 10, she don't know what she wants because she's a woman. They're not logical. They're not wired to actually know anything that's actually good for her, bro. You know what I mean? But, you would know that if you was really, really speaking the gospel truth, man. Yeah, you talking about, you need to follow instructions. And at the same time, he says that you need to be a leader. You need to value your leadership by leading the broad, while at the same time following her instructions. Yeah, okay.
Because this man is already proficient in how to date properly. So if she finds herself repeating herself over and over and over again, you ain't.
Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, getting them prison snitch vibes, man.
Ain't the man for her, which leads to number 2. Why would she waste her breath on a man that obviously can't listen?
Ooh wee, man! He got a lot of female energy, man. He got some sassafras tea in his blood, man. That's what he got, man. Some sassafras. Sassy. Good God, man. Man, I told myself a long time ago, once upon a time, that I would never do this, man. I would never actually come out and just grill a dude because we had a different world perspectives, man. You know, cats like this, man, they are so detrimental to the proper functioning and flow of society, man. I mean, dudes like this turn everything on his head, topsy-turvy, upside down, man. Yeah, everything is about the broad, man. Everything is about the broad. Everything you do is about loving her, pleasing her. And that's why the black community is trash right about now. Because you don't have men doing what men do and pretty much ignoring what the women want. Because I don't know if y'all got the memo, but women are chaos. Women are chaotic creatures. And if you're running around here trying to please the broad, well, guess what? Your community will be in a state of disarray. It will be in a state of chaos. Listening to these people, and I'm being nice, listening to these dudes that say, you need to listen to her. Listen to her. Okay, yeah. And check this out, man. I've gone on record for the fellas, man, many a day, and I have admitted that in my earlier days, man, coming up in high school and into my 20s, man, I was a goober, man, because I believed a lot of the stuff that this dude is saying. Why? And I believe that, right? Because I really didn't have a man in my life, a father, did not know my father, so I never got no ism. I never got any instructions on how to interact and how to deal with women, man. You know, I had my uncle and I had my grandfather, but, you know, these topics, ironically, never really came up, man. So, yeah, I was always the dude doing exactly what this dude said. Yeah, you need to listen to her. You need to cater to her. You need to be emotionally available for her and this and that. And man, every time I did that, man, like I said, through high school up into my mid-20s, it never worked out, man. It never worked out. I always got, trying not to use profanity here, always got the short end of the stick on that, man. Always got the short end of the stick. You need to listen to her. You need to value her. You know. And I'm listening to it right now, man, because this is what my mom taught me, man. My mother taught me this. Yeah. And if I would have had the wisdom of Methuselah back then, man, I would have knew that what my mother was telling me was nonsense, right? Because I'm looking at the dudes that she's bringing home, and they really wasn't doing what she said that I need to do once I got with a female. You need to be emotionally available. You need to listen to her. You need basically be a suck ass, right? But every time I turned around, moms never had a dude that did any of that. She never had a dude that did any of that. But she was teaching me to do it. Yeah. Ain't that something, man? Ain't that something, Jack? And then once again, coming up in high school and coming up in the... Well, now, look, I got married out of high school, but I was still trying to sow my wild oats. I was still cheating. I was still trying to get down. I was still trying to get extras on the side. And I was still trying to be a goober, man. I was still trying to be emotionally available and listen to her and do what she want and do what she say and follow instructions. And man, look, each time I did that, man, you know, I would get the stop sign from these broads, man. Then I'd turn around and I would see who the chick actually was really interested in and who she really wanted to rock with, get with. And there was a dude that was doing exactly the opposite Mr. Ace metaphor is saying that you need to do. Yeah, the chick was always following behind the dude that didn't care what she said, didn't follow none of her directions, didn't follow none of her instructions, would look her in the face, give her the middle finger, tell her to kick rocks. That's the dude that she wanted to get with. But the dude like me, being the goober, yeah, I'm being a goober. I'm being emotionally available. I'm being an emotional tampon. I'm listening to what she wants. I'm following her instructions. I'm following her directions. Yeah. Hey, fellas. Ace is setting y'all up for failure, man. Yeah. I'm getting prison snitch vibes, man. He's a Benedict Arnold, man. He is selling you brothers up the river, man. All in the name of getting that coin from these broads, man. For real. Let's keep it going, man. This is crazy.
And that's the biggest thing, ladies. How many times have your words fell on deaf ears? It's like this man thinks you...
Oh, God damn. Trying to hold it in, man. I'm trying not to puke.
Speaking in Spanish when you're trying to tell him how you feel, how his behaviors is making you feel. And it's like a man that values you. The one
What the hell you shaking for, bro?
thing I know he gonna do is listen. It's going to communicate. And so when she
he got that old soy boy piano stuff playing in the background. Man, extremely performative.
finds a man that she constantly gotta beg to take her out, beg to be in tune with her emotions, she's done with that.
No, she's not. No, she's not, man. No, that's what she wants, man. And look, fellas, you're going to meet a lot of females that's going to tell you that what I'm telling you is nonsense. But look, what I've always told y'all, you pay attention to what they do, not what they say. Because every female I've ever met, they have kicked violently against me saying that, look, you don't want no good dude. You don't want a dude that's understanding. You don't want a dude that's going to give you all that love and caring and TLC and all of that. No, deep down, you don't really want that, man. You want a goon. You want a dude that, man, trying to tell you, man. And it took me a long time to understand this, man, because it works against common sense. It works against your logic circuits, fellas. You say to yourself, why would anybody want to be abused? Why would anybody want to be clowned? Why would anybody? And so, yeah, you're sitting back and you're saying what Ace is saying. It's got to make sense. It has to make sense. But guess what? When it comes to these broads, it don't make sense. But it does make sense because that's how they're wired. When it comes to this power dynamic, this power game, they are wired to seek the dude who has the stuff, who has the power. And the dude that's very accommodating, and the dude that follows instructions and follows directions, he ain't the one that has the power. She got the power, which is automatically going to turn her off. Yeah, yeah, I know. I mean, y'all can listen to Mr. Panda Bear here if you want. I hope there ain't no dudes out there listening to this nonsense and actually thinking that is rooted or grounded in some sort of reality, because it damn sure ain't. This is for the broads, man. This is for the females, man. He is setting them up for failure. That's what he's doing. Because if there's anything that I know for sure, man, these chicks is looking for a boss. They not looking for no dude they not looking for Ralph Tresvant, man. They not looking for a man like me with sensitivity. No, they're not looking for that, dog. They're not looking for no sensitive dude, man. They not. Now look, I'm not saying that every now and then you could throw her a bone, man. and be compassionate and be understanding. But the way Ace is coming off, man, he is coming off like you need to be wearing the skirt and you need to be bending over and spreading your cheeks, man. Oh man, she's done repeating herself. Shit, no, she ain't. Not with me. You gonna keep repeating yourself because I got life lessons under my belt, and each time I went ahead and did that soft shit, man, yeah, man, I got clown big time.
She's done wasting her breath on a man that don't value her heart, her mind, and her spirit. And number 3, and most importantly, she's going to save her breath for herself. She's going to start using those words she was trying to convince you to love her correctly with convincing herself to love her correctly.
Oh my God, man. Woo, man. Hey, look, fellas, look. Big Mike, man, I done rub elbows with the hood chicks and the middle class chicks, man. You know what I mean? And there ain't no differentiation between none of them, man. They all looking for a goon. They all looking for a boss. They all looking for a dude to put them in check. Man, it is what it is, man. And if you ain't putting them in check, man, nice guys finish last, man. You are going to be fooled to these broads, man, okay? Please do not listen to this dude, man. Please do not listen to this dude. He's bringing the sickness out of me, man. He is bringing the sickness out of me, bro, for real. Oh, my God, man. Just listening to him, man, is giving me an allergic reaction. She's going to be listening to herself. She's going to be reflecting upon. No, she's not. She's going to be running behind Daquan, and she's going to be keying his car and flattening his tires. That's what she's going to be doing because she got to have it. She got to have a boss. She got to have a goon in her life. She ain't trying to, man, she ain't running behind no soft soy buttermilk. She ain't doing it. She ain't doing it, man. And these chicks out here, they gonna tell you, yeah, that's what I want. No, once again, pay attention to what they do, not what they say. Pay attention to what they do, not what they say. And as far as Mr. Prison Snitch right here, yeah, man, he just looking at him, just the very vibe, he got the Prison Snitch vibe, bro. Like I said, the Prison Snitch will sell you up the river, man, stab you in your back and gleefully do it and smile in your face. And he looks like a stand-up guy. He looks like a swell guy. He looks like he has good intentions, man. That is the modus operandi of the Prison Snitch, man. Yes, it is. And that's the overall energy I'm getting from cats like this and your Charlemagne the Gods, man. Dudes that are overly feminine and overly liberal, bruh. That's what this is, man. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Saying affirmations to herself. Done are the days of her repeating herself to you that obviously don't care to listen.
And she gonna keep repeating herself to me because I'm the boss. I am the boss. And there's a reason why she's repeating herself, because she's talking nonsense. And I'm not at liberty to actually entertain the nonsense that's coming out of her mouth. Do y'all understand how many? Look, I was in the game hardcore with these chicks for 12 years, man. And I lost count on how much or how many counseling sessions I had with these chicks where I gave them good, solid advice. And do you think they ever took it? No, they never took it. They never took any of the good, solid, rational advice that I gave them. And I wasn't giving them advice that would empower the man. I was actually doing kind of like the stuff that Mr. Metaphor is doing. I was doing a lot of female empowerment nonsense. I was telling them all sorts of nonsense, man, so they could be all positive about themselves. Yeah, I was saying all the right things, man, that they wanted to hear, man. Forget that dude. That dude don't really love you. He don't really have your best interests at heart. You need to really figure things out on your own. You need to be on your own for a little bit, so you can flesh things out. You need to value yourself because he don't value you. I've done all of this nonsense, man. And guess what? After saying all of that nonsense, no, I don't know. Maybe Ace Metaphor understands this. Maybe he actually does, and he's being cold-blooded with the grift here, man. And he just understands that it really don't matter what you tell these broads, man. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, but why not get some coin in the process of it? You know what I mean? Because I learned early with these chicks, man. They don't want no solutions, and they ain't trying to hear it. And you sitting up there trying to empower the broad, she don't care. Only thing she care about is she want the boss. She want King Ding-a-ling, man. And if she see another woman has him, she gonna, boy, come hell or high water, man. She gonna do whatever it take to cock block, man, and run interference and try and get that. Try and disrupt the next broad flow, man. And you sitting up there talking about, hey, don't worry about him and worry about, making sure that you okay. Make sure you good. Stop chasing him. Chase yourself. Empower yourself. Man, that gives less than two. Well, you know the descriptive term, man. Yeah, they don't care about that. They do not care about that. So what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Mr. Metaphor understands the grift? And he understands that you really can't teach these broads nothing, man, because they selfish, self-serving creatures. And it don't matter what you tell them to do or what kind of sound advice that you give them, because they always going to do the opposite because they're not logical creatures. But he has just basically said to himself, well, I'm going to still do this grift because there's good money in it. And I don't care who don't like it. On the surface, I may look like a douche, but I'm going to be getting paid. I should certainly hope that that is the case. I should certainly hope that is the case, man. Because dig, man, the stuff that he is hitting y'all with is just so erroneous and nonsensical. It is very, very bad that we have a community that operates on this software system.
She's going to repeat, I'm worthy of love to herself. That I deserve a man that can see me and understand me. I want you to understand this fundamental thing. Women are done repeating themselves to men that refuse to listen, period.
Yeah, okay.
Top 3 reasons that woman is no longer...
Okay, all right. Woo, that was rough. I'm not going to lie, fellas. That was not easy to listen to. No, it was not. So, yeah, I had to put Mr. Metaphor in the grill right quick, man, because when I heard that, man, I'm like, man, I got to react and respond to this because this is horrible. Speaking as a man that I have been on both sides of the fence, man. I've seen it from all angles with these females, man. And everything that he went ahead and spit to y'all talking about, she's done repeating herself. No, she's not. No, she's not. She don't, man. She ain't listening to reason. She's not reasonable. She doesn't care about that. Her emotions demand that you pay attention to her. And what I mean by that is, Metaphor is basically talking about she's moving on and she's picking up stakes and she's done repeating herself. Nope, she ain't moving on. She ain't picking up stakes. She ain't done repeating herself. Because if you a boss and you are him, yeah, man, she gonna keep repeating herself. Why? Because you a challenge. You are a man. You are not submitting to her authority. And this is what she finds tantalizing. This is what she finds as seductive. So she ain't going nowhere, Jack. She's done repeating herself. In what universe? So sorry. But anyway, Big Mike coming at you live and direct, Masculinity Radio show. Yeah, man. Check me out on a regular over here at Mack and Maceo Man Cave, where we break down the nonsense, man. We kick the bobos and we analyze the rigmarole of these grifters, man, out here giving out bad information, man. No doubt. So once again, Big Mike coming at you live and direct. Mack City Limits Radio show, Mack and Maceo's Man Cave, and we out.